Apple is back with their latest event. We have the updates.
We are in final day of the week of homecoming festivities. More on One Texas Tradition.
And the sweet treat visiting us on our campus. All these stories and more on NHSTV Live. The U.S. envoy to Afghanistan, Zalmay Khalilzad, will be stepping down from his post less than 2 months after the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan and the Taliban takeover of the country. Zalmay had held the post since 2018 and was in charge of the negotiations with the Taliban under both Trump and Biden administrations. Zalmay attempted to get the Afghanistan government and Taliban to reach a peace agreement of their own, but as Afghanistan fell to the Taliban, his priorities changed, seeking the help from the Taliban in the U.S. evacuation of American citizens and at-risk Afghans who worked for the U.S. government. Zalmay will be replaced by his deputy, Tom West.
The third-generation AirPods are here with an open design and a $179 price tag. The long-rumored third-gen AirPods, or the AirPod 3s, or they likely to be called, are official. AirPod just unveiled its latest true wireless headphones as a part of the October 18th Unleashed event. As you can see, you do not have the luxuries of silicone earpieces like the AirPods Pro. They do not feature active noise canceling, which is why the price is much lesser than its predecessor. Also announced yesterday is the new Macbook Pro. It features a new M1 Pro chip created by Apple specifically for their Mac devices. The new MacBook Pro features a brand new M1 Pro chip as well as the M1 Max chip. These new clips are useful and more efficient for doing such as video editing or even day usage speed available on the Mac. Some cosmetic features are a bigger screen display, but not a bigger body. They will reduce bezel size and screen down and introduce the familiar notch for the camera like we have on the iPhone and iPad already. They reintroduced some old connectivity ports that have been taken away from previous models. They added charging with Apple MagSafe 3 connections, as well as bringing back the HDMI port and SD card reader. The 14-inch model goes for as low as $2,000 for M1 Pro chip, and the 16-inch model can reach all the way up to $3,500 with the M1 Max chip.
From tech to paper, the Literary Faction Club is hosting a Fright Write and Harvest contest, and they need your submissions. You can enter your short stories, novels, poetry, lyrics, and one-act plays for a chance at a Barnes & Noble gift card. Please send submissions to Miss Nettleton at justine.nettleton@nisttx.org by October 31st. If you have any questions, you can email her or Daniela Cantu at danielacantu@student.nisttx.org.
Moving from books to pumpkins, Halloween is just around the corner, and even with COVID cases going down, you should still practice safety while celebrating the season. When talking to strangers, keep the Delta variant in mind. Here are some safety precautions you should take while trick-or-treating. Stay outdoors and engage in social distancing if possible. Wear a mask with your costume or even incorporate it into your costume. Use hand sanitizer frequently, and if you feel sick at all, make sure you stay home. If you keep all of these in mind while you're trick-or-treating, you can have fun while being safe. Student Council is hosting the drive for victims of domestic violence. If you would like to donate, please bring down a want and or a need at room 636. Donations will be given with the Wise County Domestic Violence Shelter.
Kona Ice has been visiting our school and selling delicious snow cones every Tuesday during lunches since the beginning of the school year. Why do they offer these sweet treats in the first place? Well, a part of the proceeds go towards the Northwest High School PTSA to help fund all of our school's events such as Senior Blitz, Homecoming Movie Night, and some of the homecoming floats too. So, today during lunch, make sure you go and treat yourself to a snow cone in order to help out our PTSA.
This week has been the week we've been waiting for, and mums play a big part of our tradition. NHSTV reporter Hayden Hall tells us more about a local business trying to spread the spirit.
You know the saying, everything is bigger in Texas. But one lady in North Texas is finding a way to express the tradition. Angela Hyde is the owner of Spotlight Mums in Fort Worth. But how she started the business is a little unconventional.
I actually started building for my nieces and nephews in the early 90s. And then I had children, so I continued. The nieces and nephews graduating, the daughters growing up and graduating. But when we moved to the country, people followed me. So in 2011, I took a leap of faith and I opened Spotlight Mums.
Spotlight Mums doesn't just do schools in the area. They said they will help anyone in any school who walks in the door.
We do every school that walks in the door, and there are many, many, many. This year we've had people travel from Oklahoma, Arkansas, any school in the area in North Texas. We carry all the colors, and we will build anything for anybody.
Even though homecoming is this week, it's almost all year for Spotlight Moms.
During the off season, first of all, we take a break for a few weeks, and then we come into the shop, we consolidate everything, cover everything up, store everything that's storable, and about January we start preparing for the next year.
These mums aren't just for homecoming. Spotlight wants to spread the tradition.
Everybody's just very excited about this tradition because it's a deep Texas tradition, and it really brings the whole community together. I just can't say that enough. That's really the best thing, the best way of saying it.
Now we know homecoming is this week, but if you need anything to touch up your mums or if you want to get yours built next year, Spotlight Mums is only 20 minutes away from the school. This has been NHSTV reporter Hayden Hall.
Sorry about the beginning there, Texans. Now thanks, Hayden. Mums are a very important of our Texas tradition. I'll be wearing my garter this Friday in preparation of the big game.
But everything important happens when we're awake. Look at you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
The long-awaited sci-fi movie, Dune, is set to release this Friday, October 22nd. The movie will star actors like Zendaya, Jason Momoa, and Timothée Chalamet. Dune is set in a dystopian-like world where a young man who has to go through treacherous lengths in order to ensure the safety of his family and his people.
We know that peak out was a few Fridays ago, but we want to share our most spirited teacher who gave it their all this Friday. That highlights breast cancer awareness. No surprise here, our most spirited teacher was Miss Chamont. If you ever stop by her classroom during Spirit Day, you'll be never disappointed, but Miss Chamont is notoriously known for going all out. What a true Texan she is. Now teachers, don't forget to send in your Spirit Day pictures to Miss Leroy for a chance at a prize.
And while we're on the topic of spirit wear, tomorrow's dress-up day is either your homecoming shirt or dress like an alien.
Also, the homecoming parade is tomorrow night at 6 p.m. and will run from the Northwest High School to NIC Stadium.
Have a great Tuesday, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.